Hello everyone, back to today's third video. Going to do a weekend forecast for today's third video. So it's also on a Saturday, having a detailed look at the weather for the weekend. Going to be a very, very interesting week's weather to come. So we're going to have like a push of really warm temperatures through the early part of the week. I think we'll see summer-like conditions on Tuesday. Some parts of the country could be up to like 22, 23 degrees into the low 70s Fahrenheit, more like July than March. By the weekend, we could well be talking about frost and snow returning, along with northerly and northeasterly winds. So it's all going to be going on. March, April, spring is a very, very fickle time of the year, but this week is going to take it to a whole new level, I think, and it's going to be a very, very strange and rather bizarre week's weather coming up. So sit back, relax. I'll talk you through the weekend forecast in a second. Just say that coming up later on today, we're going to have a 10 to 14 day with all regular features. Of course, the main focus of that is going to be on this cold weather that we've got coming up potentially over Easter. Two videos released today. First of all, 7 o'clock start this morning with the first ever UK weather forecast summary. So yeah, have a look at that. See what you think. It's a new feature that will be uploaded daily, early in the morning. So you can have a look at that. And also, of course, we released the summer season one round up, the first one of those, getting all the long range ones together, see what they're all showing for summer 2021 for the first time this season. The charts and weekend forecasts are coming from theweatherout.com and westcentral.d. You can find links to both websites on the next page and in the description. Right, so let's begin with radar picture then. Been a lot of dry weather around this morning, with plenty of sunny spells. A few showers around, particularly in more western areas, and now we're just starting to see the first signs of more persistent outbreaks of rain starting to move in towards the west of Scotland and also into Ireland as well. This is the beginnings of the push of those warm temperatures that I was talking about at the start of the forecast. But at the moment, most places are actually quite chilly today. The reason is that we are in quite a cool air mass that established yesterday. But the main driver of weather today is actually this area of low pressure that's to the south of Greenland, quite an intense area of low pressure, and as that moves towards, that's going to drag up a much milder or warmer southwesterly and eventually southerly wind. So for the rest of today, we'll find cloud and outbreaks of rain gathering across west of Scotland and Northern Ireland. They'll push further eastwards into other parts of southwest of Scotland, possibly a few drips and drabs coming to northwest England by the end of the afternoon. A few showers around western coast of Wales, southwest England, one or two popping up elsewhere, but many places through central, southern, eastern Britain will be dry today with bright or sunny spells, probably turning increasingly cloudy though during the afternoon and into the evening. The winds will strengthen, possibly reaching gale force across western parts of Scotland by the end of the afternoon. And temperatures are going to be quite cool, really. A little bit up on yesterday's, but even so, with a range of only sort of 6 to 12 degrees, it is going to feel quite chilly as those westerly winds strengthen. However, overnight tonight, it will turn milder as we start to draw the air in from the tropical Atlantic. So we are going to have a push of milder air tonight, but that will come with outbreaks of rain and increasing clouds. So cloud will spread across the country overnight tonight. We'll see outbreaks of rain affecting parts of Scotland, Northern Ireland, North West England, probably pushing down into northwest Wales as well by the end of the night. A few drips and drabs possible around southwestern England, and almost anywhere could get like a damp patch through the course of the night. But the driest weather will always be across southern and southeastern parts of the country. By the end of the night, central northern parts of Scotland probably start to turn clearer and drier. Despite rain, at least it will be mild tonight, with temperatures holding up in some areas at around 10 degrees. That's 15 Fahrenheit. So it's a very mild night to come through the course of tonight. Tomorrow, we keep those southwest winds pumping in, and the temperatures will continue to lift up as well. We start off with a lot of cloud across the country and further outbreaks of rain in the north and the west. I think keep quite a bit of wet weather going through much of the day across southwest of Scotland, Northern Ireland, northwest England, North and West Wales. Again, persistent rain will keep pulsing in from the Atlantic. Elsewhere, further south and east, we'll start off with a lot of cloud and a few damp patches, but I think it'll tend to brighten up through the course of the day. Brighter sunny spells coming through across southern and eastern parts of the country. As it brightens up, it will turn very mild in the southeast, with temperatures potentially reach around 14 degrees. That's 57 Fahrenheit. In the north and west, though, it's going to be lower with potential. It will still be mild, but of course you've got cloud and rain, so a temperature around 8 to 9 degrees, relatively mild for the time of the year, but won't feel as mild with those strong winds and the outbreaks of rain. Winds could reach gale force again around Irish Sea coast tomorrow. We'll go through into Monday, and the low pressure will start to move away to the north and west with its weather front. High pressure will strengthen over France and Germany, and will start to pull up a warm, and I say warm because it will be, southerly wind. So I think we're going to start off with cloud and outbreaks of rain across parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland. They'll push increasingly northwards through the course of the day, becoming mostly confined to northern and western parts of Scotland. Brighter skies will follow on behind with England and Wales, probably after quite a cloudy start, turning sunny through the course of the afternoon, and those sunny spells will spread northwards through northern England into Northern Ireland, probably into southern Scotland by the end of the afternoon. Really good sunny spells eventually in many southern, central and southeast parts of the country. And that will see the temperatures absolutely rocketing on Monday afternoon. Somewhere like London might go up to around 20 degrees. That's 68 Fahrenheit for the first time this year. But if you think that's warm, just wait for Tuesday, because on Tuesday it's going to be even warmer across England and Wales, although we'll have a cold front pushing southwards across Scotland. So let's deal with Scotland first of all. Probably starting off mainly dry away from the far north of Scotland, but a band of cloud and showery rain will spread southwards through Scotland during the course of Tuesday. For Northern Ireland, England and Wales, we're going to have plenty of sunny spells coming through. The best of the sunshine will be further south and east you go. And in that March sunshine, temperatures are going to absolutely soar in the southeastern corner. 21 degrees is distinctly possible. That's 70 Fahrenheit. But I wouldn't rule out the chance of 22, maybe 23 degrees in the southeast. That is around 73 Fahrenheit. It's more like maximum temperature in London in July rather than March. It's going to feel positively summer-like. But by the end of Tuesday afternoon, we'll see the temperature across the north of Scotland dropping to around 5 degrees behind that band of shower rain. And that is a sign of things to come, because on Wednesday, that cold front that's bringing that band of shower rain will spread southwards. The high pressure then begins to reposition in the North Atlantic, and we will begin to pull in colder northeasterly winds. So Wednesday will start off with a band of cloud and showery rain, patchy rain probably, across Northern Ireland and Northern England. That will spread southwards across the rest of England and Wales during the course of Wednesday. It will probably intensify as it does so we may see some quite wet weather across England and Wales on Wednesday afternoon, maybe even a rumble of thunder being mixed in. Behind that band of rain, the temperatures will plummet. It'll brighten up, sun will come out, but the temperatures will plummet as the wind swings into the northeast. On the south coast, before that wet weather arrives, we might still get the temperature up to 20 degrees on Wednesday afternoon. But generally, I think Wednesday will be a day that it turns colder through the day. So the highest temperatures on Wednesday could well occur like early in the morning across many parts of the country, and they just tend to drop through the course of the day, finishing up probably with a range from around 4 to 12. But as I say, the very far south on the south coast, where that wet weather gets going, may get the temperature to around 20 degrees once again. I'm in a very different air mass for Thursday. We're all in a cold northeasterly type air mass with high pressure blocking out to our north and west. So we'll perhaps still have a little bit of rain there across the extreme south of the country on Thursday morning. That will clear away very quickly, and then we're going to find brighter skies across the whole country. Plenty of sunny spells actually coming through. Not going to be a bad day at all. Just one or two showers which may turn wintry across the northeastern part of Scotland, possibly northeastern. But the main thing you'll notice will be the drop in the temperature from the warm temperatures of the days before. We'll see a range on Thursday of only around 5 to 11. 11 is just 52 Fahrenheit, is a bit below average for the first day of April. It gets even colder though on Friday. This is Good Friday, of course, start of the Easter weekend. Gets even colder then with the northeasterly winds strengthening. We'll start to blow some showers onto the eastern side of the country. They'll primarily be of rain, but over high ground in the northeast they could well turn wintry by the end of Friday. Many central west areas will be dry with brighter sunny spells, but as that northeasterly wind picks up, it will feel increasingly cold. Temperatures probably only ranging around 4 to 10 degrees, and lower than that when those showers come through. It just gets colder by the look of it as we go into the rest of the Easter weekend. So this is Saturday. Again, big blocking area of high pressure. That block that's centred just to south of Greenland. And an easterly wind will drag in showers or longer spells of rain. There could be sleet and snow mixed in on Saturday, more particularly, but not exclusively, perhaps, over high ground. I mean, it stays cold through the Easter weekend. Eventually, we may get a push of even colder air from the north on Easter Monday. More about that in today's 10 to 14 day, but this could be a very, very potent northerly that begins to blast in by the time you get through to Easter Monday, which could bring very severe frost for the time of the year and an increased risk of snow. Wow, wow, wow. More about that in today's 10 to 14 day. You won't want to miss that later on this afternoon. Right, just having a look at charts for weather outlook. So a lot of dry weather around today, but we will have the rain gathering in the northwest. Tomorrow, Sunday, again, the emphasis is on dry weather through much of the country, but there will be the rain across central and northern areas. Increased amounts of sunshine moving up from the south as we go through Monday and in Tuesday, becoming very warm. Summer-like temperatures in the south, a taste of summer by the time we get through to Tuesday, with temperatures more reflective of July than March. But make most of it if that's what you want, because by Wednesday a band of rain will move southwards on a cold front, and that will drop the temperature significantly and dramatically. Into the second half of the week, it becomes much colder. Winds turning to the northeast. There'll be showers and longer spells of rain, sleet, and yes, potentially some snow moving in from the east by the time you get through to Friday. And then through the rest of the Easter weekend, it's likely to just get colder and colder, and an increasing risk of frost and maybe some snow in places as well. I'll just leave you with this week's UK weather forecast summary. So we start off with a very mild start to the week, with temperatures reaching 22 degrees in the south on Tuesday. There will be rain at times in the north and west. It's going to turn much colder from Wednesday onwards, with north-east winds with increasing risk of sleet and snow for the Easter weekend, and don't rule out chance of some significant overnight frost as well. We'll be back later on for your 10 to 14 day update, and that's going to include all red features, and will focus on the chance of some very significant cold weather over the Easter period. For weekend forecast, that's all for now, and thanks for watching.